To the alliances of Lionhearts tier list. These are all the alliances of all time. And we are going to be going through them today. So keep in mind, I do not have as much familiarity with some of these, so we are going to be doing straw polls to vote on some of them. But for some other ones, I'm just going to go ahead and state my opinion based on what I've seen. So, longevity is one of the factors that's going to be in the rankings. Just overall success, like what it reached at its heights. Okay. Sacred Crescent Alliance. This is a decent alliance. They're kind of getting their tails whipped by the Templars right now. We are, I guess. I'm a part of them. But, you know, they're fighting back. It's a competitive war. I just don't think that they're like top. I guess they have retaken a lot of Southern, but I just don't view them as the longevity is not long enough. They're very recent. Hold on one second. Okay, Haas Sicily. This is debatably the greatest alliance in TTC. Say alliances. I do think it's one of the greatest alliances ever. They basically secured the entire region of Sicily for a long, long time. Years they had this. And I think it's kind of coming back. It's reviving a little. I'm happy about. But it's been dead for a while, so I don't know. Save the Federation for some. Save that for dramatic effect. FCA. Why do I know them? I don't think I do. I'm gonna save them. I'm gonna say Capetian. The Islamic Alliance was a few years ago, I think. Or it might actually be the current one. Either way, when the Islamic factions ally, it tends to go pretty well. Not crazy. I would put them probably under SCA. I think the Islamic alliances have been not bad, not good. It's got some longevity, but I've never seen the Islamic factions of Lionhearts really excel. Point where they're a huge threat. Next is Byzantine and France. This is going to the top. I would have to say they're above Hof Sicily. They did defeat Hof Sicily, and they've outlasted them. I mean, Byzantine and France are still allied, but it's a little more complicated. It was a very good alliance. And I guess their geographical limitations have been both a struggle and a strength for them as far as being located so far apart. But they've made it work. Northern Triumvirate really hasn't done anything. Now they've secured the north. It's safe. That's true. But as far as like accomplishments, it's more of a confederation than an alliance. Like they're agreed to defend each other if attacked, so they've secured themselves, but they really have never done anything. This is a mix between Antioch assassins and Byzantines. Basically, if they get attacked in the north, they'll come to each other's aid. That's essentially what the alliance is. So, with that being said, Yeah, I think not good, not bad. It's possible they could get attacked and really prove themselves, but let's just be honest, they haven't really had any huge contestations. Next is the competitions. Also goes in S tier, even above Biz in France, because they conquered the whole map. The competition empire was one of those things that even made us developers pause and like go, oh my god, what's going on in the game? This is crazy. France has taken the whole map. Probably the most successful conquering of the whole world map we've ever had in Lionhearts. And this was made up of like, I think 10 factions that subjected themselves under French rule as protectorates. And it was a very, very successful alliance. In the end, it did lose, and it's broken up. Why my next decision is going to make a little more sense. But it never... No one's ever reached the height of the competitions. They've had higher highs than anybody. They did fall. Next, Federation, which just goes to the top of greatest alliances in TBC. The Federation was founded a while ago. It's maintained. It's defeated the Capetians. It's been a thorn in the side of everybody. It's basically existed perpetually since it was founded, and they've been like the evil empire of... They've been the evil empire of Third Crusade, of Lionheart. I think that makes sense to put them in position, because no one's really reached the longevity. I value longevity more than the heights. This is very close between the two of them, but I do have to give Federation the edge. Next, I'm going to rank the Crusader states, which was an alliance made up of all the Crusader factions back in Reforged and TTC. So this was just a couple years ago, last time we had Crusader states and anti-Crusader states. And I would say the Crusader state was pretty successful. I would go ahead and put them in decent or very good alliance. I think I'm going to put them in very good. They achieved quite a lot. I mean, it was it was basically... The alliance could happen. You could join it. Went through various phases. But yeah, it did a lot. And same with the Anti-Crusaders. I'd put them right up there. They were like the yin and yang of the game. Constantly at war with each other. And they both get decent. Actually, I'd put them in very good. I mean, they were the only alliances at the time, and they were, for some reasons, and they did achieve quite a lot. The only other one I know about was... I think Seljuk ACA. And if I recall, Seljuk ACA was actually a pretty decent alliance that got a lot done. I'm pretty proud of that ranking. Although I could be wrong on that. I just think that they did it pretty good. And so now I'm gonna give these things, and then we're gonna vote on the rest of these. So you guys will get to pick. Okay. I'm not gonna do I have no clue, so this is gonna be bad alliance. Okay, so we're gonna go S. A. E. E. You guys are gonna vote. Okay, so first CCA. I'm not sure what that stands for. The first vote is going to be on CCA. So this is a tier ranking for CCA. Crown Cross Alliance. All right, you guys go ahead and vote on Crown Cross Alliance. Just do vote and then the letter of what you think it should be. So vote A, vote B, vote. One vote for C. Hold on, I'll be right back and we'll look. Okay. Right now we've got, let me show you guys the results. Their way to. Okay. The results are 8 votes for B, 14 votes for C, 1 vote D, 1 vote F. So we're gonna go ahead and C for CCA. Next, we have the GSA, Cyprus and Seljuks. If somebody would tell me what that stands for, I'd be appreciated. I know SBA is Steel Banded. GSA was Cyprus and Seljuk, so I think this is a while ago. So rank on GSA. And if you don't know or if you don't remember them, I'd rather you just not vote. Gilded Skies Alliance. Okay. Gilded Skies Alliance. 1 vote for D so far. 1 vote for C. 1 vote A. 4 votes D. A few more coming in C and D. I'm glad we're not doing this for the Capetian and Federation and SCA, the ones that are still around, because if we did, it'd just be a popularity contest. Okay. Looks like D. Go ahead and close the poll. D has won. GSA was a bad alliance. Cyprus and Seljuks. Okay. Next, we have Ayubids and KOJ. This I do not remember. Give it a vote. What do you guys think Ayubid and KOJ is? Oh, CCA store. Okay, this is a tie between. We've got 1S, 1C, 7D, 7F. We need somebody to break the tie. Somebody needs to break the tie, because right now... Okay, somebody voted D. Alright. They're going at D, but low D. Getting a little more controversial now, huh? Next we have HRE and Antioch. HRE and Antioch. D. You gotta do vote space C. Vote space F, whatever it is. This one's all over the board so far. All over the board so far. Another D. Are you guys just biased? You just hate all these alike? To be fair, I usually hear about them if they're successful. Okay. It looks like we're pretty set in D. Like we're pretty set in D. HRE Antioch's going in the top of D, though. Next, we have KOJ and France. KOJ and France. This is an old one. F. KOJ France. Wow. Hey, I think you have to make sure that the letter is capital. You have to make sure the letter is capital. Make sure you vote with a capital letter. Okay. Looks like this one's going F tier. Sure we're going F tier with this one? Worst alliance to ever exist? I don't get how we have 2 A's, 2 S's, 2 C's, and 4 F's. It's like either F or A. Now A has 3. Okay, I'm just gonna close voting. Yeah, another one with F has completed it. KOJ France, F tier. Next we have KOE and HRE. England and Germany. I think I remember this alliance. I think it was pretty strong. I think this alliance was pretty strong. Definitely not S tier. A lot of S's. I could buy that. This alliance was very strong. I remember it. Okay. Easy S. They're going into S tier. Go. Next, we have Seljuks and Antioch. Seljuks and Antioch, guys. Alliance round. 1 vote D. Vote C, 1 vote S. I think I remember this alliance. I think it was pretty mid. I think probably bit. Okay, we're going C for Belgic Antioch. Rallying 120 for 2 factions. Definitely S tier. Just don't know if they lasted long enough, KOE, HRE. Abbasids and Zangids. Not the best geographically, both interior faction. Probably very difficult to help each other. But 1 F, 1 S, 1 C, 2 S's, 2 F's. It's gonna be a close one. F here, what we've been voted. Seems unfair because it's so widely dispersed. Now it's 6S, 6F? What? How can you have 6F, 6S? Alright, yeah. If this is a tie, I'm gonna put them in the bottom of B. I'm putting them in the bottom of B because it was a tie. We're putting them in between. Actually, I think D would be more fair. Top of C. All right. Damascus Bandit Alliance. This was a response from the Seljuks, Teutonics, and Templars who allied the Ayyubids to fight off the Cypriots when they were full of clans and bolstered by 2 rebellions, according to Sniper. So let's... see, we've got 1S, 1B, 1D. Damascus Bandit Alliance. Looks like they rallied a bit. Like 4B, 4D. We got to break the tie between D and B, or I'm just going to pop it in C tier. Although we do have 1A and 1S, so it would go toward D. I'm going to give this one a B because it has 1S and 1A. I'm going to pop it in B. Next, we have FCA, which I'm not sure what that is. Next, we have FCA. I don't know what FCA is. One S, 5D. FCA. No one knows what it is. Fivefold Crescent Alliance. Fivefold Crescent Alliance. Looks like they were active last winter, December 2023. This is D tier, according to the people. People have voted FCA D tier. Next, we have the Steel Bandit Alliance. I think is still in game, but I'll let you guys vote on it. Steel Bandit Alliance. One F, one S, one F. Oh no. What is the Steel Bandit Alliance made up of? A lot of S's. Oh, wow, actually... I think this is S tier. I do think it's S tier. I'm gonna give them bottom of S. I don't think they've ever rallied 120 between. Next, we have KOJ and Abbasids. Competitions would beat SBA every time. Every time. Except for that one time when they did. Last, KOJ Abbasids. Looks like KOJ Abbasids is going as the worst alliance ever exist. KOJ not looking great on this list. What do you guys think about this list? Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe below. If not, leave a dislike and tell us why this content could be improved in the comments below. We'll see you guys in the next one.